Hi folks, Jean back with more Mars anomalies. We're down in the southern hemisphere. In this video, objects align geometrically in Argyre Planitia. And if you've been following my channel, you'll know that the majority of excellent anomalies I present here are found in Argyre Planitia. And the photograph we're analyzing is called high thermal inertia and mixed surface textures. And I'll include the link to this page in the description below. Acquired on the 20th of June 2007 at a resolution of 25 centimeters per pixel. And we'll be looking at images found in the JP2 black and white map projected file. There's a crop from the low-res JPEG, and we'll be checking out anomalies scattered throughout this area. Located 56.6 degrees south, 304.2 degrees east, in what looks like a small plain or valley, and we've got some dark material that we'll be checking out. The high-rise photograph we're analyzing is within this red box, and we'll have a look at some of the topography and other anomalies in the area towards the end of the video. So the first anomalies are right there in the center of this image, and you can use the scale indicator bottom right to estimate the size of these objects. First group we're analyzing is those at the top, and up close you see what looks like a bottom rectangular part, then opening over here, and what looks like a little sphere or ball inside this opening, with this part coming over the top, and with either a hole or some type of protrusion there. The resolution in this part of the high-rise photograph is really low, so can't really say for sure. But let's have a look at some similar anomalies I found in various photographs. This one over here, also a bottom part with what looks like a little sphere in that opening over there, and then this part on top, it's got what looks like a hole or a protrusion on that side. So very, very similar in geometry and size. And then another similar object, also to the bottom part, a smaller part sticking out of an opening, and then what looks like a hole or a protrusion on the part on top. So you can refer to these videos to check these out. So special edition, similar craft and tech found on Mars. And then the other grouping over there, and what we've got here is three similar shaped blocks in a circular object, and they seem to be slightly apart, about 1 meter to 2 meters apart, and we can see straight edges to these. This one looks almost like a partial hexagon. There we've got like a triangular shape, and then we've got two dark spots sort of in the same position on these two objects there. It's rather unusual as well. And we're looking at a huge megalithic block over here, which is about, say, 15 meters long by about 8 meters wide. We zoom in on it, see smooth flat surfaces to it, straight edge there. You can see it's got some depth to it, and then sticking off the one side we've got this protrusion over there, very similar to others that I've found. This one was found in Protonilius, that one there as well. So these two are very similar, and there's a megalithic block they found in Vilcabamba, the lost megalithic city of the Inca. It's about the same size as that one over there. Just to give an idea of the scale of these anomalies. There's another one of these rectangular slabs or metallic plate. Very shiny, smooth, flat surface. And it measures about 12 by 8 meters, I'd say. With straight edges to it, a right angle over there. And in the center, either a hole or a protrusion that's casting a shadow there. So check that out. Multiple strange anomalies over here, but I'm going to focus on this one and then on these over here. So this one's about 15 meters long by about 10 to 12 meters wide. Got this carved out part to it there, straight edge running through there. We've got some geometry and symmetry on this side, and then 3 dark spots, sort of same size, arranged in a triangular pattern. And then this grouping of anomalies over here. The disc measures about 8 meters to 10 meters in diameter. And right in the center we've got either a hole or a protrusion casting that shadow. Here we've got another square slab or block with a protrusion on it. It looks like a little sphere or dome. Yeah, another one of these strange objects. Our little sphere or hole there, close to a straight ridge line, similar to the one I showed you in the beginning of the video. Slight change in geometry and shape, but same idea. Got some more maybe wreckage or debris over here. We'll be checking out this group over here, and the larger narrow rectangular piece is about 12 meters long by about 8 meters wide. That's this piece over here. Smooth flat surface and a strange oblong feature or protrusion on the one side. Over here we've got a cube, almost a perfect square block. Another one of these metal plates maybe, or a megalithic slab, thin slab with a narrow rectangular slit on the one smooth flat side over here. And then this object, I found a couple of these in other photographs in different areas on Mars, but check out the straight edges and right angles to this. It looks almost as if this might be an opening of sorts. And then that strange dark spot on the one corner. Let's check out the other one. So very similar. We've got straight edges, right angles, and then also a dark spot on the one side. Check out the similarities between these two. And this is in my video called Blocks, Knobs and Geometric Patterns East of Zia Dorsa on Mars, part 2. We're looking at this object over here, slightly convex in shape. So this rectangular piece is about 12 meters long by about 6 meters wide, and we've got straight edges to it, well defined edges. It looks almost rounded on this one side, and then in the center we've got 3 dark anomalies in a row. It looks almost like a little triangle or pyramid there, a letter S or a number 5, that's what it looks like over there. Maybe a glyph, or just 2 smaller parts next to that little pyramid. We're checking out these strange anomalies over here, as well as that one up there. So this block is about, let's see, 12 meters wide, and it's got some symmetry in the shape. And then across the center, we've got this ridge line. Then on that side, 3 similar sized dark spots in a row. And then what looks like a horseshoe shaped part over there. Maybe a letter C. Seen many of those, even in Curiosity rover photographs. A 5, a C, a letter S. And there's another one of those strange objects, straight sides, right angles, and then a dark spot on the one side. And there's a similar anomaly I found. This features in my video called Megaliths and Wreckage west of Alexei Tolstoy. Check out that. Got 3 dark spots in a row, same as over here, and smaller odd parts on the one side. And then that piece over here, which looks almost if it's been carved or molded, that's about 10 meters wide, about 40 meters high. Up close we can see what looks like multiple layers over here. We've got 3 layers that are visible. We've got a straight line coming through here, comes off at an angle, straight edges, goes down and continues in a line over here. Very similar to another object I found in a video called Broken Statue and Sculpture Pieces Found on Mars. Check this out, also multiple layers, and this is almost the same shape as that over there. Just thought I'd point that out for interest's sake. Then similar anomalies over here in the next 2 photographs. This sort of semicircular object is about, let's see, 13 to 14 meters across, and the little dome-like feature there is about 2 meters in diameter. Up close we can see geometry and symmetry in this design as well, partially buried over here on this side, and then an arc running through there, and through the center line right there to the one side you've got this little dome or protrusion. And then yeah, another one of those. This one's also the same size approximately, and up close we've got the round part, almost like a disc, an arc running through there as well, so very symmetrical. And then right there in the center, another one of these, looks like a small flattened dome. And there they are next to one another for comparison. As I say, this part is partially buried, but very similar in shape and design. We're looking at that disc shape there. That's about 12 meters in diameter. And in the center, got what looks like a little pyramid. And this side over here seems to be bent down. Strange disc-shaped object. And then that one, also about 10 to 12 meters in diameter. And then in the center, or just off the center, we've got what's either a hole or a small little dome-like feature there, casting that shadow. And there's another disc-shaped object there. little bit bigger. This one's about 14 meters in diameter. And up close, you can see a little square block. And then around it, arranged in a circular pattern, we've got smaller parts, almost equally spaced and sized. So are these crashed craft, hatches to underground entranceways, vents, and there they are next to one another for comparison. Some similarities there. And in this strange object, it's rather huge, about 15 by 20 meters, and then that bright object in the center is about 6 meters in diameter. Up close, well-defined edge, nice rounded corner there, got this little dome, and then around it in a circular pattern, similar sized and spaced darker spots. Check out this one, also huge. This thing's also about 15 by 15 meters, and in the center got what looks like a little hexagon, partial hexagon shape, little maybe a sphere over there, possibly a small hole, and then around it in a circular pattern, similar sized and spaced dark spots. And then this looks like a winglet almost. This one's folded in slightly. This has been another craft, some type of wreckage or debris. Or is this like a little outpost with an opening over here? Is partially raised on the one side. Check there, another square opening, narrow rectangular opening over here. That'd be a little structure. Well, it's not so small if you look at the scale, but yeah. Let's see, if we go back, that narrow rectangular opening would be about 5 meters wide by about a meter, meter and a half high. 5 meters wide, meter, meter and a half. Opening over there, rather weird. And then it looks like either a megalithic block or part of a sculpture or kind of ornate feature. Let's check. That one's about 15 to 20 meters long. And what's interesting about this, it's got this like bevel part carved in over here, and then on the side, check out those parts all lined up in a row there, almost same size, same type of spacing between them. Let me know what you guys and girls make of these in the comments below, please. I always appreciate your comments. The more we comment and share, the more the knowledge base grows, and the catalogue's growing day by day. Check out this pile of junk over here. That's about 20 to 25 meters across. Up close, this is also in the region of the photograph that's very grainy, but we've got multiple straight edges, right angles, lots of geometry going on over here. And then this object, we got 1, 2, 3 similar parts, similar size and spacing in a row. In this opening, got what looks like a little donut shape, little hole in it. Maybe it's connected to this one side. So rather strange. Maybe some wreckage. Smashed machinery or technology. Okay, so let's hop over to Google Earth Mars, down to the southern hemisphere to Argyre, and check these out. Let's check out all these locations. As I say, this is a hot spot for artifacts. So this is the photograph we analyzed. High thermal inertia and mixed surface textures. Let's have a look at some of the other anomalies in this region. Check at that strange object there. It looks almost like a craft or ventilation system. Got a triangular wedge or triangle on top. Check out these slabs. Arrangement of smaller objects on top. Another one of those objects, an opening and a little rounded part sticking out. Very common feature in these parts. Got a block over there. Look at this structure, it looks like it's got a triangular opening to it. This one's got smaller parts on the top, all in a row as well. This also looks very similar to the second last object we checked in the video. These two parts coming around what looks like an opening. There's another one of those multiple smaller parts with a strange part sticking out. Check at this delta-shaped object there. It's almost like a flying wing type of object. Not sure what that is. Some Stonehenge type of anomalies. A disc. A dome-like object there. Look at this hexagonal piece over here. 3 dark spots either corner. More megalithic blocks and slabs, maybe even metal plates. That strange opening over here. More blocks. This one's like got a delta shape with a little step on it. The way these blocks are lined and cut to fit. That looks almost like a type of a little outpost or building. Also blocks cut to fit, or pyramid over there in the center of that slab. Okay, so let's check out the topography in this area. We'll be checking out anomalies the whole night if we continue on this trend. I just want to go up to a nice elevation, go down into the little valley. See the hills and the mountains of Argyre Planitia out that way. Speculate that that area was covered in water and it flowed through this region, and then it left some of these sediments and the anomalies and artifacts we've just checked out in this region. As I say, this looks like a little valley. So with that said, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. I'll be back as soon as I can with some more anomalies. Keep well and be safe until then. Bye bye for now.